Hey, 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 everybody. I'm Jeremy Beaver, CEO and founder of Listen Vision, WLVS Radio, and you're tuned in to District Spotlight. Today we have an incredible episode which is dedicated to Big Daddy Kane. And what I have here is actually Ain't No Half-Steppin' Single. That's autographed right there in the center from Big Daddy Kane. And I also have someone very, very special. Artist extraordinaire, Andy Katz, notorious K-A-T-Z, is in the building. He's going to share with us. He's going to share with us some stories. He's going to share with us some very unique Big Daddy Kane art. So please stay tuned. We're going to run this promo, and in a second, you're about to see some of the unboxing of some of the new stuff for the Hip Hop Museum, and everything from Onyx sneakers to Puff Daddy and Jerry Seinfeld signed Forbes magazines. Okay? So we got a special episode today dedicated to Big Daddy Kane. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back with you. Look what you've been missing.
See, we do it big in Listen Vision. You never know who comes through, man. Make sure y'all tune in.
Then it's understood the man. He's up.
Getting pulled over by the new world order.
Add the white wine, and I'm gonna get a nice little sauce.
You shake it.
Cannabis, cooking.
Now you get to see it in HD.
You got a platform here, man.
Guys, she's also a stylist.
Your underwear's supposed to be comfortable.
I see you a strong sister. Think about that.
Although we are all very different, we are all very much the same.
It was gonna hit and it switched, and we had to jump into the car.
All kinds of free stuff.
Increasing your opportunity to grow.
Because we're smarter, we're doing it differently.
What God has designed for you to do.
And that's why Christ spoke in parables.
Amen. Amen.
Inhale up. Stretch, stretch, stretch.
Got a nap right there.
I sure do.
Who you know in my administration?
Oh, God. Here we go with that.
Oh man, we had our own booth.
Pull that face.
My blue little buddy.
Get to know your vagina.
I never wanted to be a scary guy.
Allow the youth to have a chance to start their own.
Dressed in green.
Sexy and clean.
And he ain't mean.
Not me.
You show love to DC.
So I let my soul council brothers lead me in the right direction.
He's one of the most genuine people I know.
Passion in my heart. We're going to do it day by day, book by book, block by block, hood by hood, state by state.
Dope, right? Hey, 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 everybody. I am back. We are back in the building. I'm Jeremy Beaver. This is District Spotlight. And in the building, I have the notorious K-A-T-Z, Andy Katz, with us. Hey, man, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So, Andy is a specialist, okay? Andy actually does all sorts of art off camera. I was just talking about how awesome his rock stacking is. Is there a name for that?
I think rock stacking covers it. I mean,
rock stacking,
art, nature art,
and he does a bunch of it. And what he does with nature is incredible. The way nature itself is beautiful, and the way he repurposes it is beautiful. And I told him it brought me serenity. You know what else brings me serenity, Andy?
hip hop.
Yes. Hip hop. That's why you're here.
Wild guess.
Wild guess. That's what the show's all. I got this giant record right in my face. This is going to get unboxed. Anyways, today we have, as you can see, it's been mounting up. So it's the Big Daddy Kane special. Nice. And to be honest with you, today him playing at Howard and you doing your artwork is pretty much the main reason why we're doing this.
Yeah, that's why I'm in D.C. today. I came down hoping to
see another great show at the Howard Theater and see Big Daddy Kane probably like the 8th or 9th time.
8th or 9th time. And I grew up just the very first song I ever heard from Big Daddy Kane was Raw.
That's a great one.
And it's like live, right?
Yeah.
That song changed my life. I don't know why. I guess at the time, everyone was rapping a lot. First of all, a lot slower than that. No one was rapping that fast. That was really hardcore. And it got me really into actually lyrics, because if you listen to his lyrics, I mean, he was rhyming fast. He was hard. His lyrics were very intricate. And when I think of things that are intricate, I think of the piece that you just showed me. Can we show our viewers the
one in the frame?
Yeah, the one in the frame. You guys, look at this.
Probably got some glare on it, but I'll do my best to.
All right, let's put this in the front here.
There's a couple boxes here, but I'll put it in front of me. Is that? There's glare. There's no glare. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad.
I can bring that up too. Wow. Picture.
Yeah, that's not bad. So this one was probably the first time I actually met him and got him to sign a piece. And he really, one of the great things about this piece is it personifies what I'm trying to do, where I don't just, oh, that's cool. How'd you do that?
That was dope.
Yeah. This piece, though, the fact that he not only signed it, but he wrote the lyrics on there from Set It Off, which is my favorite Big Daddy Kane song. And I just, it all kind of came together. It's a finished watercolor. He signed it. He wrote lyrics. And I have a picture of he and I with the painting, which to me is like the trifecta. That's what I go for each time.
Wow.
So it feels like a collaboration when I'm done. It's like their blessing, when they put their lyrics on there. And not everybody is into doing that, but when he did it, it was great. And I believe this was up in, this was in Atlantic City at Boardwalk Hall, where I met him. And it was a big show. There was a lot of people on the bill: Public Enemy, Big Daddy Kane, Special Ed. It was a great show.
That's a great bill.
And Naughty by Nature. Yeah, it was really a good collection of people. And when I met him, I had a chance to talk with him a little bit, and it led to other pieces of art being made. So I have a few of them that I've done of him. I guess I can say, I don't have an example of it, and I don't feel comfortable showing it, but he was so kind and ended up commissioning me to do a portrait of his family. So I ended up doing a portrait of his family, which was really incredible.
And where do you think that hangs now?
Well, that was the coolest part, I think, was he told me that my deadline was, and this was last year, around March. The deadline was mid-March, and the reason it was a deadline is he had bought a new house, and he was going to hang it in the house before his wife walked in, and so that she could see it. And it has him, his wife, and his son in the picture. And when I saw him the last time, I asked him to sort of recount her reaction, and he graciously told me the whole story about how she walked past it 2 or 3 times without seeing it, and then when she saw it, she sort of froze and then started to cry a little bit. And it was, I was glad he told me that. He didn't need to tell me all that, and it was really great. Because I'm thinking Big Daddy Kane. He's like this dapper dude.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool that he's a family man and that he's got this sort of other side to his persona, and he was sharing it with me in front of a room full of people, which was just great. And so I guess we saw him back in, I guess it was January at DAR Constitution Hall, and he's really just been great to us, letting us hang out a little bit.
That's to have that type of unique access to these hip-hop legends that we grew up listening to. It must be, for at least a little while, maybe not after the 8th show, but after a little while, must be kind of surreal, to be talking with the guy whose song you listen to 1,000 times in your bedroom. Like, what does that feel like?
I never want it to not be surreal. I never want to take it for granted that these guys are accessible and that they're still performing. I mean, I talk about it a lot with my buddy Malcolm, who goes to the shows with me a lot. We don't ever want to take it for granted. You know, if they come to perform, we want to be there because, you know, you never know when the run is over. You never know when they're going to feel like they're too old or they don't feel like they're going to command the same audiences. So while they're still doing it and while they're having fun with it and putting it out there, we're gonna keep showing up.
Yeah, and you know, that's a great comment in terms of like preserving and like kind of honoring the music. The best way you can honor it, you know, is to help support their career by going to see their shows. You know, so obviously anyone that's listening, you know, we highly recommend going to see. I'm sure you can probably still get tickets, you know, and go check out the show tonight. What I'd like to do now, speaking of preserving the music, is we found a totally weird and rare cut of Goo from Gangstar freestyling in Amsterdam.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And at very first, I was like, man, it's just another, you know, freestyle over a beat. You know, we can't use it for these remixes that we do. But then the beat cuts out, and he freestyles for almost 3 minutes, a cappella, on this very weird kind of 90s headset mic, you know, combination. And our interns did the best job they could do, okay, of trying to sync this back together. We synced the audio, okay, of the freestyle with a beat from the Beat Bar here at Listen Vision Studios. So this beat that you're listening to is available right this second for $100 on our Beat Bar. And we showcase our beats by, you know, syncing them and remixing them with these old freestyles that we find. Later in the show, we're going to show you a Big L one. We're gonna we debuted it last week. We're gonna show it again. But if we can, Max, let's go to the Guru freestyle in Amsterdam, remixed by the Beat Bar at Listen Vision.
Listen Vision, Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio.
Check it out now, Big Guru representing. One time for the hit on. I'm inside cool in the track, doing this thing. One time for the hit on. Yeah. Your pussy on my format, bitch. It's not masculine. Afterward, coming to the place with my crime is, I'm blasting it. Thoughts travel past you when I cock back, release the speech, and going faster than a bullet in flight. I ignite the fight with the purpose of the black against black or black against white. What if whatever color you are, we off you quick fast, punk, if you ain't acting right. So pay homage while I make the fromage and transform on. Hungry while I know food in my stomach. I've done it, son, did it, son, spit it, son, I'm with it, son, admit it, son. Let me find out, you kinda timid, son, I didn't run. Like I told you in Dwick, I'm holding my shit. My other hand holding my dick, protecting the foot with all sorts of types of lead pipes and banana clips. I stand equipped. One time for your hit on. I'm inside cool in the track, doing this thing. One time for your hit on. Yeah. One time for your hit on. I'm inside cool in the track, doing this thing. One time for your hit on. Yeah. Coming through, you're holding it down, controlling the town. Wondered if it was nice, yeah, you know it now. I do my thing, punk. Way past chains and rings, punk. Time to get real though. Time for you to sing, punk. Call a fat lady, game over, rain's over. Your Willie status and success and fame's over. Typhoon came over to bless the tables for the dog. Guess what? My dog just pissed on your lawn, flipped on your palm, just cause you was kicking it wrong. And don't ask me for advice, I ain't digging this song. Well, it's bomb. One time for your hit on. I'm inside cool in the track, doing this thing. One time for your hit on. Yeah. One time for your hit on. I'm inside cool in the track, doing this thing. One time for your hit on. Yeah.
Listen Vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
And we're back. Jeremy Beaver here, CEO and founder of Listen Vision Studios, here with my man Andy Katz, the notorious Katz. Thank you for being with me, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was unexpected, and I'm glad to be here.
I know. I like when things are like this, kind of like, you know, purposefully last minute, you know, unexpected. And speaking of last minute unexpected, because we're going to get to more of your art just throughout the whole show. And let me put this somewhere where I don't spill it. Of course, it's going to get spilled. So what I want you to do,
I get to unbox?
Yeah. So let's do it. We have so many things to get to. Why don't we?
I'll start cutting, and then I'll give you the box.
Why don't you take that box right there, and I'll take something simple like this one. Okay, so what we're doing is, if anyone's watching, it's like, why are these guys opening boxes?
Yeah, I don't want to impale myself on TV.
Yeah. So I'll tell you why we're opening boxes. Well, we're opening boxes because, and please don't impale yourself. I don't have good insurance to cover you. We're opening boxes because we have the Hip Hop Museum here at Listen Vision Studios, which is the largest collection of hip hop memorabilia in the world. Okay? So if you want to check it out, come down 12 to 8, 7 days a week. It's free. And, oh my God, I don't even know what... Oh, these are sneakers. Clearly sneakers. Okay. All right, well, you still have more on packaging to do, so I'm going to get right to mine, okay? Check this out, you guys. What this actually is... I'm trying to hold it up.
It's a Jay-Z.
This is a Jay-Z Mitchell & Ness. Look at that. Limited edition. Can everyone see the Mitchell & Ness? Let's zoom in on the Mitchell & Ness. Limited edition Mitchell & Ness. From what I understand, this is one of only 250 that were actually made. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Mitchell & Ness, which is a very, very famous, urban clothing company. And this is a limited edition Mitchell & Ness. And now zoom out, see the back. Look at that. Sean Carter, numero uno, with the Knicks colors. All right, that's dope. Let's hang it. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Oh, Max, zoom in. Oh, thanks. Look at this. Max, zoom in. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I was lying. And I suspect they made 2003 because this was manufactured in 2003. That was the year. So 14 years ago, this jersey was manufactured by a very, very well-known, very, just a very integral part of hip-hop history. Mitchell & Ness, Jay-Z, Sean Carter. All right, let's see what...
So this one's ready, and then...
this one's... okay, all right.
You do the honors. I'm just unboxing.
Oh, you're the unboxer? No. Well, here, you take one of these. I'll take the other one. How about that? All right, because I literally don't know what these... I sort of know.
DC's #1 recording studio.
Well, there's just so many things. Oh, okay, this is pretty cool.
Ready?
All right, ready? Here we go. Oh, wow. That's cool looking. Hold on, let me move this. So these are, let's see where these are the Redman limited edition 25th anniversary. Oh, there it is. The tongue. Gotta undo it to get at it. Oh wow, look at this. Is like a really serious shoe,
Are these Patrick Ewing models? Is that right?
Can we get a close up on this, Max? Oh, there we go. I got mine unbuckled. This would be... Look at that. Ooh, sorry. There we go. That's the Redman with the R on the side. So those are pretty dope. Just, Redman, 25th anniversary of Redman. Adidas came out with these. And I just like anything Adidas, to be honest. I think we can just... I like anything Adidas. So that's really special and unique. But you know what's even more special and unique? original artwork.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Well, since it's the Big Daddy
Kane episode, right? We got to remind them.
I've drawn Big Daddy Kane 3 times for different missions that I go on.
I love these missions.
To these different live shows, and then if you count the one I did for he and his family, it was 4 times.
Wow.
But this one is part of what I call the corrugated cardboard collection. And when I was on your show in March, I brought a few cardboard pieces. But that's been what I've been doing a lot lately, is drawing on the cardboard.
It really pops. You know, it really pops for some reason. And it's very hip hop too. I can't explain it. You know, you could probably let's put it there.
There's glare on that. There we go. Yep. And in this case, he decided what to write on there, which isn't normal. Usually, I have a pocket full of lyrics, and there he is with it.
Oh wow!
Got all my pictures. That's great.
Man, I creeped on your page.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. So this is Big Daddy Kane when I met him at DAR Constitution Hall back in January, and you know, like I said, I handed him the drawing, and he was very cool about it, and I think he understands what I'm trying to do with the lyrics. But in this case, I left it up to him, and I have a cool picture of him sort of thinking about it. He's kind of just holding the drawing and looking at it, and then he just started writing the beginning of Ain't No Half Stepping, which was pretty awesome.
Which, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, that's my favorite Big Daddy Kane song, Ain't No Half Stepping. And for some reason, and we don't, I'm purposely, you know, we're not going to play it on the show because then we get blocked by Facebook, YouTube.
Okay.
But for some reason, the fact that song starts with I don't know what that is like in my soul.
Yeah.
When I hear that, and that's a weird thing. I mean, talk about, you know, Pavlov's dogs or whatever, you know. That's weird that it triggers this really special feeling in me.
And he's just cool. I mean, that's
the
the thing,
coolest.
you know,
Back
like,
then, he was the coolest, especially with the suits, not the dress-up suits, but the track suits. Oh man!
And then the whole high top fade. I mean, he made.
Oh
that.
yeah.
I mean, I'd say he made that famous. You know, with all the different artwork and his hair. It's just amazing.
Yeah, and everyone would copy that too. They started copying, you know, 3 Times Dope started cutting their hair like him and stuff. A lot of folks, I mean, kids did. All the kids in my school, white kids, black kids, you name it. The Asian kid had a high top fade with lines in his hair.
Yeah, he's definitely a trendsetter. I mean, the way he commands not only the mic but the stage, and people pay attention.
Yeah.
And when he was younger, I mean, whatever he did, people wanted to emulate. So.
Well, speaking of people pay attention, we searched the internet far and wide for these crazy a-cappella things, and we do this because it does serve so many purposes for us. So, like this next one, I'd like to show everyone, on the show is a Big L performance that we found at Tramps in New York. And we found it's unique because when we found it, we found a bunch of different camera angles, and he's doing a regular performance, and then just the beat happens to drop out, and he just freestyles, just goes ham for like about a couple minutes. But what's cool about it is we were going to do it, and then we found a third video, and it said the same title, but it said Audio HQ. I said, well, how high quality could the audio possibly be? Sure enough, it was the audio from probably the soundboard. And it's like really good audio. Yeah. So now we have the high quality audio, right? We have 2 camera angles of the performance itself. And then, of course, once again, we got a beat from the beat bar here at Listen Vision. And the interns, what they do is they cut it all up, you know, and that helps them. It serves so many purposes. It preserves hip-hop. It helps the interns. It shows our beats. And we get to show cool things like this. So check this out right now. This is the Big L remix of the rare freestyle from Tramps' performance in New York. Here it is.
Listen Vision, listen Vision. DC's DC's #1 recording studio.
Yo, I'm coming through with the Glock bucking, your whole block ducking. Every bitch that I'm fucking with now is cock sucking. It's like I'm allergic to not fucking. Y'all niggas is faggots like Rock Hudson. Boy George, I destroy frauds with one verse. Nigga, we can another level, we can let the guns burst. Ella's the type to kill your sons first to get my point across. And since y'all wanna chit chat with the coppers, y'all might as well join the force. And where I'm from, niggas snitches get killed. Niggas be hustling daily, trying to fuck more bitches than will. Taking pictures in silk, dated up. Passports dated up, hair braided up. I fucked your bitch, but I ain't raped the slut, she gave it up. I'm running with A, he running with me, we running together. We get drunk and blooded together, but don't sleep. We keep a gun in the lever, ready to ill, ready to kill, ready to pill. Stepping us, you better be real, cause none of my niggas be letting me chill. My crew be delivering hot lead with Katz is clenched. Rappers like Jack and Lynch, nobody can fuck with the way I be killing them shit in rap events. It's like, soon as I pick up a mic and start flowing, the people yell. I'm rugged as hell, brothers can tell. None of y'all niggas is fucking with L. War.
Yeah, yo, check it out.
L.
Right. My nigga, Big L in the house.
Yeah.
Listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Oh!
Hey, everybody, we're back. I am Jeremy Beaver, CEO and founder of Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio, and now the largest internet radio station in America. Oh my God, I have the best artist in the world, Andy Katz. Thanks for being with me, man.
Yep, glad to be here.
Just keep saying it because I'm happy you're here.
Thanks.
Anyways, we have lots of stuff to get through, and the time is getting really short. Oh, you already have something open. Andy, you do it. You do it, man. We need all the hands on deck. Oh, we can get. Oh. I see someone who likes cannabis. Well, look at that. Who do we have? Mr. Snoop Dogg. Well, that's dope. You know, this is something that I wouldn't say is rare. It's definitely vintage. I think this is 92. But the most important thing is that, you know, we had to have it in the collection. You know, it has to, there's certain, there we go. Oh, nice. Ooh, that's nice. Even got his chain in there. Can y'all see? He's got his chain in there. Mm-hmm. And,
oh, yeah, floating around in that little.
Yeah, oh, look at that. Oh, that's dope. Oh, and what does his shirt say? That, you know, the LBC? It says LDC. I thought it was the LBC, Long Beach, California. But that says LDC, which is Long Ditch, California. They didn't have the rights to use that city, I guess. But autographed there by Snoop Dogg.
There's some pretty good stuff on the back, too.
Yeah, there is. Look at that.
All kinds of testimonials on the side there.
Really? What does it say? Oh, here we go. All right. Snoop Dogg. Wait. Up. Yep. Nap. Snoop Dogg is in full motion. Bow, wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay. Oh, wait a second.
That's my nephew. So that must be his uncle, Uncle Junebug.
That's mine. These are the product endorsements. Yeah. And we also have P. White, who says, oh boy, my homie Snoop is doing it big, ya dig. And this is great. Thank you so much, Max. Our producer, Max, is doing a great job of panning. Oh, Mr. Kane says, yabba dabba doozy. Superfly says, he paid the cost to be the boss. And then lastly, Big Snoop Dogg says, now that's cold Jack Church? Now that's cold Jack Church. Okay, sorry, had to correct my whititude.
And there go Uncle. Here, if you flip that back around one more time.
Yeah. So Max is friends with Snoop Dogg and his management.
Uncle Junebug up top, and he's not with us anymore. So
okay. R.I.P. Uncle Junebug. Okay, thank you, Max. And Max is coming to us from the last half a decade in L.A. And even did some film work. Am I right, Max? With the Snoop Dogg. That is.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Max is doing 84 things at one time right now. Awesome. Awesome
This
sauce.
should have been a this should have been a cartoon.
I kind of agree with you.
Where should this go?
No, that was a good place actually, right here in front of the.
All right.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's special.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Oh.
You're up.
There you go.
I'll keep cutting.
Okay. You get more. I'll get another one. Again, you know. So what are we doing? We are trying to preserve hip hop. We're trying to preserve hip hop by creating a museum here at Listen Vision, DC's largest and oldest recording studio. A Listen Vision of the largest collection of hip hop memorabilia in the world. Why would we want to do that? Well, hip hop is a uniquely American art form that is, in our opinion, not being preserved properly the way it should be. And I see you already have something open there.
It's ready.
Would you please be the honors? I'll hold the box down.
I might have to put this one on.
Right? Look at that, cross colors. So we've started a small cross colors collection, which, cross colors being, for me, the introduction to hip hop fashion. And then just like everything came after that, Carl, Kanai, Fubu, Echo, all that type of stuff. But for us, cross colors and hip hop are like uniquely ingrained visually with the music. Have you had any experiences with I don't know why I said it like that, because like an experience with cross colors, but have you had any?
No, that wasn't
my
brand.
What was your brand?
Oh, I don't think I had one. To be honest, I'm not. I said on the last visit, I'm not that cool. Like I'm not up on all that.
You actually are wearing them.
I'm usually.
You're wearing yellow and black. Oh, it's a snapback. This is great. Wait, no. Okay, hold on.
So what's that? Circa 1991, something like that.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to sound so ignorant, you guys. We actually do have all of the proper information on, and the years and the dates and everything like that. This hat is in pristine condition. It's really kind of cool. I'm gonna rock that for the rest of the show. That is wow.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I could never pull that off. That would never work for me.
Dude, I can't pull it off now, but I'll tell you, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. All right, so in no particular order. Oh, okay, more hats. Well, it's too bad you're wearing a hat. Or would you like a new hat? Would you like Busta Rhymes?
That looks like a recent one.
So this actually is from the album in Extinction Level Event, which I believe came out in '98. So here at the Hip Hop Museum, we really, things start to slow down in the year 2000. How do I put it? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes, I love Run the Jewels, and we have the Run the Jewels stuff, but we don't really have any new stuff, and that's because just like the jazz legends, trust me, there's many jazz artists that have come since the jazz greats, right? But if you were to have a jazz museum, you would honor the Coltranes, the Minguses, you would honor the Ahmad Jamals, and the Ronnie Laws, and all the great jazz artists. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do the same thing with hip hop. So I like to break up the show a whole lot. We got lots of time, and we want to show people lots of different things. What do we have? What else do we have? We have this. I showed it to you before, but I think the best example of this hip hop remix series that we've done is the Tupac, and it just happened to be that Tupac was sitting at a table with Biggie Smalls when they both kicked freestyles back and forth. That video scene, from what I understand, was shot by Spike Lee.
Oh, wow.
And he even says something in the rhyme about, I see my man Spike behind the camera or something like that. Yeah. So let's listen. I can't see anything. I love Snoop. I love
stuff.
I love Snoop. I just literally can't see anything. So let's listen to this remix, okay? This is Tupac, Rare Freestyle with Biggie Smalls. Okay, when he's sitting there, and what we did is they took, one of my old tracks from the Beat Bar. You could buy this thing for $100 here at Listen Vision Studios. And they took that beat and they remixed it with this acapella. So check it out. Rare Tupac freestyle remix by the Beat Bar here at Listen Vision. Stay tuned.
Listen Vision, Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio.
Walking a thin line, gotta defend mine. Walking a thin line, gotta defend mine, gotta defend mine.
Scared to do some freestyle flow. I'm too high and I might go off tempo, but now I'm back to let these niggas know just how deep my game run. Apocalypse don't sleep. I keep a motherfucking Glock in my car. If I'm holding the club, I gotta be the fucking star. So everybody wanna smile and raise their hands. I got a razor in case I gotta do it next, man. Cause you know how niggas be. They wanna see if Pac is real or is he like that nigga in the movie. I guess I gotta prove my point. Slicing motherfuckers, now I'm doing a joint. I got my nigga B I to the G beside me. Yeah, bitches on my dick, you know the hoes wanna rob me. And my other homies out here like Spike Lee, they got the camera on the nigga, guess they like me. But now I'm about to pass this motherfucker on, cause this Tangeray is getting hella strong. You know what I'm around there? Okay, alright. Let me see how
Hey, everybody. We're back. District Spotlight here at Listen Vision Studios, WLVS Radio. I got my man, the dopest artist in the world, Andy Katz. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
As far as hip-hop goes, you're definitely the dopest in my mind. And thank you for helping me unbox all this stuff.
Oh, this is great. This is exciting.
So, let's recap. We got some Redman sneakers. We got a Cross Colors hat. We got a Extinction Level Event Busta Rhymes hat. We got the Snoop Dogg doll. And what I'd like to go to next is, another one of your pieces.
Okay.
So if you want to grab the next in line, the next Big Daddy Kane. This is the Big Daddy Kane show today. We're honoring Big Daddy Kane in honor of the fact that he's playing tonight at Howard Theater. And you can go right ahead and put that.
Yeah, I'll try not to knock anything over.
I'll hold that for you. So go ahead and describe this piece there for us.
So this one's sort of a famous photo of Big Daddy Kane that I used as my inspiration. And once again, he blessed it with some lyrics. And this is a pretty straightforward pencil drawing.
I can't see the lyrics. What do they say?
It says, now he just put me on the spot. Let me check. Let me read them. I think these are also from Ain't No Half Steppin'. I'm the authentic poet to get lyrical. For you to beat me, it's gonna take a miracle.
For you to beat me, it's gonna take a miracle.
Right.
Stepping to me, yeah, that's a wrong move. So what you want, huh? Dope or dog food?
Right. So yeah, I mean, it's just amazing when he takes the time out. He doesn't have to do it.
He's the best.
Yeah, he is.
I fucking love. I'm not kidding me. I always love Big Daddy Kane, but like getting into it like this is like really special. You know what I mean? It's like a deeper level, and you get to meet him.
Yeah.
You get to do art for his family. You get to hear that his wife is crying over your art. I mean.
Well, listen. I mean, you're so kind to give me these superlatives, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people doing what I'm doing, making great art. I'm part of a group of artists who are trying to perpetuate hip-hop and pay tribute to all of the, not even just the classic hip-hop artists, but even the current ones. And it's fun. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's a fun thing to do. And like you said, it brings it to another level for me. To go to a show and have artwork, it's given me opportunities that I wouldn't have as a fan otherwise. I mean, here I sit with you talking about art and unboxing things. And, had I not been an artist, just a fan who went to shows, I don't think I would be here. So,
you would.
It's pretty.
We'd still hang.
But it's, you know what I mean?
It's opened up doors.
For sure, for sure.
Okay. Well, speaking of things that are fun, there you go.
Oh, okay. Do you know what this one is?
No, I've literally no idea what anything is.
Okay.
Why don't you take one? I'll take the other.
I'm guessing shirts.
I'm guessing shirts too.
All right. You want me to?
Oh wow. Okay. You
yourself. Let's.
Oh,
you reveal first.
okay.
Yeah.
That's actually a super expensive shirt. This is 92. I know that for a fact. So there you go, the classic House of Pain. These are all getting framed and going in the museum. House of Pain, Fine Malt Lyrics, the classic, the one that if you were a House of Pain fan, you had it. And then, of course, on the back, we came to get down. So jump around. Unbelievable.
So, you know the last time I was here, the next day, I went and saw House of Pain at, I guess it was Shamrock Fest at RFK Stadium. And I had a chance to see Danny Boy. And,
right, because you're friends with Danny Boy. And you've done some work with his organization. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, he's a sort of a trendsetter himself. I think a tastemaker might be a better way of saying it. They're actually on tour right now. I think they were in Russia.
I actually did see that.
And
I saw that.
Now maybe the Netherlands. They're over there. They're overseas. And but what he does, and I've started doing it too, is he goes to places that are already famous for being an image on an album cover or a movie filming location, and then he'll take a current picture and then overlay it over the album cover or over the scene from the movie. And he calls this Delta Bravo, and Delta Bravo Urban Exploration. And he encourages everyone to go out and explore their own community, or if you're traveling, explore the city or the community that you're traveling to.
Is there somewhere that folks can go to if they want to see these images?
I'm not sure if it's a closed group or not, but if you go on Facebook, there's a Facebook page. There's probably a public one called Delta Bravo.
I've seen if you go to Andy's page.
Yeah, I try to contribute.
You have some. I've seen yours.
I've traveled. I haven't traveled as extensively as Danny Boy has, but
your DC ones.
I've done
dope.
a lot of DC ones. You know, A Few Good Men a couple times.
Yeah.
And there's just, I guess one of them was
the Kennedys.
No Way Out. The Kennedys, where the Kennedys lived, and so anything from history or movies or pop culture that you can kind of compare. What it looked like then to what it looks like now.
Yeah.
And it's just been, talk about fun, like it really does make anytime you travel more exciting and a richer experience.
Yeah, and it also puts things in perspective, you know what I mean? When you think about, well, this is the exact spot, you know, where the Beatles crossed the road on Abbey Road.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was there, it was special to me. It did feel really unique. And speaking of things that are like nostalgic or unique, and they just came here and played, because when I think of delicious vinyl, you know, I think of the Far Side.
Oh, nice.
You know, and the Far Side was here. Look at this aging on this.
Great logo, yeah.
Yeah, and what a great logo. And you would, as a graphic designer, you know, you would really know.
It's great.
God. Brings back just so many memories, and I believe they just played the National Cannabis Festival, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So this is the Delicious Vinyl classic record label. And if you don't know anything about Delicious Vinyl and their discography, you know, go Google it. I mean, unfortunately, the label is defunct, but many of the artists that were on that label are not. You know, so please go and check that stuff out.
One of my favorite shirts that I have is from this era, and I got it myself in 1992, in August of 1992. The Beastie Boys played Michael's 8th Avenue in Glen Burnie, Maryland, because they were coming off of Paul's Boutique, and their mainstream popularity had waned a little bit. So that made them much more accessible. So they played this, what really was like a destination for a prom. Like there was like a chandelier and then like a tile floor.
That sounds terrible.
And rather than playing in the middle of the venue, they played at one far end. And everybody was crammed down, and it was, I think, Lucius Jackson, and I think Sonic Youth played with them. It was just incredible. And So What You Want had just come out, and I remembered we were, I guess I was 20 at the time, and we couldn't stop dancing and moving. It was just incredible. And then I took a time out and went to the merch table, and I bought a t-shirt. And I I looked at the other shirts, and the grass is always greener. I had buyer's remorse in the first 5 minutes, and I went back and I got the better shirt, which had the graphic of the there's bees. It's like a image puzzle. There's bees, there's a cup of tea, and then there's 3 boys at the bottom. So it's bees, tea, boys, and I still have it. It's threadbare. If I wore it, it would probably fall apart.
Yeah.
But when I see these, and it's definitely the same.
It brings
era.
you back to
Yeah,
those,
for
like,
sure.
and a lot of, for me, it was Toad's Place in New Haven, and I want to say, like 91, 92, and one of my very first hip hop concerts, actually, because I was actually into rock and stuff before that. But they played with Cypress Hill, and they lit joints on stage and then blew their smoke into the fog machines that would normally blow fog.
Yeah, that sounds like Cypress Hill.
Yeah, and then just somehow, and I'm like 14. I think I went with chaperones from my boarding school, but I got stoned as fuck. And let me tell you, never forgot that show, Toad's Place in New. I think it's still there.
Yeah, Michael's 8th Avenue, I think, is still there too. I don't think the Beastie Boys were playing that
that venue
after that
anymore.
year. Yeah.
They're not doing that venue anymore.
No.
Let's break the show up a little bit. Remember, we just saw Tupac, that totally unique kind of freestyle. I don't know whether or not Spike Lee was filming, but Biggie was at the table, and he spit some rhymes. And we took one of the beats from the Beat Bar here at Listen Vision. This beat is literally available for $100 right now. Do not use illegal, highly watermarked, low-quality, crappy tracks from YouTube. Not only won't they get you anywhere, but they're just not sonically of the quality that they need to be for you to have a really professional release. So check this out. This is one of the beats from the Beat Bar you can get now with Biggie Smalls. Here we go.
Listen Vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Ready, baby? Ready for that raw dog shit, nigga? Money, hoes, and clothes. Blood smoke coming out the nose is all a nigga knows. Flipping on foes, putting tags on toes. Watching the stash grow, clocking the cash flow. The neighborhood grave digger, getting paid so much, all the bitches wanna see a nigga. I guess they figure I'm paid, I wanna get laid. Or since I got loot, I wanna knock boots. I'd rather beat my dick than trick. And if she don't suck, then we don't fuck. I'd rather make a buck, drive a fat ass truck, grab the 9, 2 clips and run them up. Yes, flex after 2 or 3 Bexes, I wreck shit. What the fuck you expected? A fly guy? Well, fuck it, I'm a high guy. From Bed-Stuy, putting the swelling on your eye. You know, even when I choke you, you stop breathing. When police come, I'm bleeding. Peace and love.
Hey there, Jeremy Beaver. Listen Vision Recording Studios. You're watching District Spotlight with my man, the master of the scissor, Andy Katz.
Got that right.
He is literally prying open, I guess, our the next thing that we're gonna unbox here on Big. Oh no, I was wrong. Okay, well, whatever. So it's our Big Daddy Kane special, and we're trying to locate the Big Daddy Kane sneakers that we have here somewhere. But while we wait for them,
We were right there. They were their shoes.
here, you grab one. I'll grab one. We got... Now, yeah, these are new. Many of the objects in the collection are, vintage. But in this case, they're new. And so are the Raekwon sneakers, and so are the Duck Down sneakers. And the reason why we collect some new stuff, even though this is a vintage classic group, but the reason why is because it's really important to commemorate and memorialize these groups. There's very little merchandise on these folks. The Beastie Boys, rare in that they got some great success, and they were commercialized, and they had even little figurines.
Yeah.
That you have, that I'm very jealous.
Somebody gifted them to me, and promised
whatever.
that I would use them in good faith.
You can actually still purchase those figurines.
Yeah.
And it goes to
they're
quite expensive. They go to a good cause if you want to support the
They're
Beastie
big
Boys.
too. They're like the size of the Snoop one there. And
Really?
There's 3 of them, and they're in a what's supposed to be a sardine can. I guess it was in keeping with their Hello Nasty album cover.
Oh. Was it produced around when the Hello Nasty thing came out?
Yeah, probably so.
See, and here's another reason why we get stuff like that. Because, like, you buy it, and you buy it for, $800, which is what it goes for, right? But the second it stops being manufactured, you go look on eBay, you won't be able to find them under $3,000. Because they produce these things in such limited amounts. There's such limited amount of hip-hop material. And that's why if you want to come down to 2622 Georgia Avenue, right here at the entrance to Howard University, we want you to come and check out the Hip Hop Museum, which is open 12 to 8, 7 days a week. So, moving on. Andy, almost hit you in the head.
This one looks like maybe an album, if I had to guess.
Yeah, so maybe you got an album. I literally don't even know what we got. This is new items.
I feel like it's my birthday.
It's great, right?
Yeah.
This is fun.
Fun opening presents.
I know, right? Ooh, what do you got there? What you got there?
Let's see, this looks like Digital Underground,
okay.
maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Digital Underground, the Humpty Dance.
So the Humpty Dance. You know, we got the single, which we got, came out on Tommy Boy Records. But the artwork, and maybe we should try to do some research on this. I happen to think that the artwork is just really classic.
And then they put for some reason they packaged the record separately.
I have no idea why. Well, this is coming to us from England. Normally we shout out where these things are coming to. I can actually see right now on the back it says UK. But, you know, the reason why we got this, I mean, it's such a classic cover, and I'm looking at it right now. It says Roc-A-Delic 1989 on the back.
I was the class of 89.
You see? See how the universe lines up?
Yeah.
This is totally printed in Western Germany. This might be more unique than we realized it was. Licensed from Tommy Boy.
The Hump Mix, the Mini Hump Radio Mix, and the Humpstrumental Mix.
Oh, the Humpstrumental, yeah, man. Well, it's just not a party until you played the Humpstrumental.
I'm going to put the record.
All right, yeah, go ahead. I got something here. Hey, Scooby Dabbington, Roc-A-Fella, Wagwan. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay, seriously, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm just freaking out because this is actually so every now and then I bid on something on eBay and I bid on, some low crazy amount, 99 cents or something like that. And just no one else sees it. And 2 o'clock in the morning, I get a notification, you've won.
Nice.
This is one of those times. I won't say 99 cents, but less than $5. Oh, man, look at this thing. We got Brand Nubian signed by all 3 members. Grand Poobah, Sadat X, Lord Jamar. Look at that. What does that say? December 12th, Club Red. Hey, look who's with them. Cool Keith, Freestyle Fellowship, Razzcast, who we've worked with, Artifacts, who we reconnected after 20 years here on WLVS Radio.
It even has the little, they actually hung that.
Yeah, the little pinholes.
Yeah.
This was an actual, oh man, that's classic. And
oh, nice.
Africa Bambaataa live at the Blunt Club.
That's incredible.
In Tempe, Arizona. And what's great about this is that classic logo, that Africa Bambaataa logo that everyone's familiar with,
The Death Mix joint.
Yeah, the Death Mix joint. Max? You see, we got the best producer. He because Africa Bambaataa would do these remixes and whatnot, and you kind of knew after a certain point, I don't know what record, that if you saw that, you knew you were getting something good on the record. Oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. Well, we're running out of time, and I know we have more. Oh,
that might be what you were looking for.
Oh my goodness! You're gonna have to. Okay, thank you. This is my Scissor Master, the notorious Grandmaster Katz.
No blood yet. So.
The notorious Katz. Please watch yourself. You know what's cool is that if this is what I think they are,
it is.
Then we. Oh man.
Look, it even says it on the label.
Oh man.
That's really cool.
We have gotten really. We got really lucky today.
So they're authentic.
Oh, authentic. You know, no fake sneakers here. Oh wow, look at this. Woo Star. We got a note from Woo Star, you guys. I really appreciate your purchase. Well, thank you, Woo Star. We really appreciate you, Andy. There's one for you, sir.
Wow.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at these Yo MTV wraps, laces.
Is that a chain going around the back? Yeah.
Yo, can we get a close up on this? This is the Big Daddy Kane special. Wait.
And it says Kane on the tongue, right?
Look at that, Kane on the tongue.
And it says Yo all over the laces.
Look at that. Unbelievable. We'll get it. There we go. Oh man. And then on the side, no, you do it. Yours has the over here on this side. Look at that. And then the fat laces that
Puma
actually
Kane.
look like a chain. Man.
You should bring those over tonight and get them to tag
I
them.
know. Oh, did we see this on the back? It says Yo.
I like the there's like a treatment to the side, like a
right?
shiny part.
Some sort of.
Those are nice.
That is dope. That's incredible.
So normally it would say what, Puma Clyde on there instead it says Puma Kane.
Yeah. Well, you and I might have to, talk off air about some sort of scenario here because tonight, we got Big Daddy Kane to come into the Howard Theater. So that's going to be a really special show. I know there's one other special thing that came, and I wanted to just kind of unbox it before we go off air because I actually know what it is. And, hip-hop has come a long way, okay? And when I say hip-hop has come a long way, I mean we're talking about a multi-billion-dollar, if not multi-trillion-dollar industry. And so the reason why I'm having this type of lead-up is simply because even Forbes magazine has recognized the power of hip-hop. And as a result of that, you get items like this. Can we get a little bit of a close-up on this? Is this possible? Oh, wow.
Jerry Seinfeld.
So, in a weird way, Jerry Seinfeld even has a connection to hip-hop in that Wale, who got his start here at Listen Vision, has the album, the mixtape About Nothing, the album About Nothing. He loves the white sneakers the way Jerry does, and we got Puff Daddy on the cover. But that type of star power and brand power, I think it's important to see that hip hop has come from the days of just kind of fun street art, to a large corporate powerhouse.
No,
There's something special.
Look at Dre is a billionaire now, right?
Look at Dre. Look at Dre and everything he's done.
Jay-Z is right behind him.
Jay-Z's right behind him.
And maybe he's not behind him. Maybe he has just as much. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's really cool to see the power of hip-hop, and that's just a whole nother reason why we're commemorating, this art form and this music and the culture here at the Hip Hop Museum. We're starting to draw to a close here. But coming up next, we have Freestyle Fridays, okay? So stay tuned. You're about to see the dopest MCs in the DMV freestyling live here on our performance stage. So that's going to be really fun. If you want to come out, we got a full dab bar and all sorts of fun antics going on. But it's a great time to be had. So, Andy, I want to thank you, and I want to also ask you in closing, tell everybody about MCA Day and how they can get involved.
Well, everybody's not only invited, but would love to see you up there in Brooklyn. This is the fifth year that we've been doing MCA Day in honor of MCA Adam Yauch from the Beastie Boys, who passed away in 2012. And I think this might be the grand finale event. But besides that, it's just this incredible celebration of not only his life, but his music, his contributions, and hip-hop in general. So anybody who is empowered by music or loves hip hop in particular, it's a completely free event. The only thing that you need to pay for is your transportation up there. And there's lots of giveaways. We give away posters and we give away stickers, and there's always surprise guests that would be that are icons of hip hop. We had DMC perform one year. Glenn Friedman, photographer extraordinaire, was there. TJ Mizell, Jam Master Jay's son, was there. Wow. So we've had, and Danny Boy from House of Pain and DJ Hurricane. We've had quite a few dignitaries there, and really the common thread is paying tribute to Adam and paying tribute to what he left us. And it's bittersweet every year because obviously he's no longer here, but we've managed to keep his memory alive through music and basically a celebration and a party to honor him. And so it's August 5th. It's at Littlefield in Brooklyn. Come on out. It's free. There's going to be a Kickstarter page launching on Monday, and hopefully we'll be able to offer some good stuff that people.
How many years has this been running?
This will be, well, the first one was unofficial because it was just Mike Kearney from Boston going to Union Square and in Manhattan, and that was a couple weeks after Adam died. And then, so every year since then, we've done it at Littlefield in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. So every year since 2012.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really special, you guys. If you're in Brooklyn, if you're in New York during this time, highly suited. What's the date again?
August 5th. It's 12 to 5:30. It's all ages. We love to have kids there and families. There's kind of a kids' corner where there's hip-hop coloring books and science projects to do. While there's breakdancing, there's hands-on art materials. There's a couple of DC artists came up one year and they did some graffiti right there on the spot. And it's very organic, and it's been my pleasure to be involved in it. And I'll miss being involved in it if we don't do it anymore. We'll probably do something, just not the way it looks right now.
Yeah. And what about you? How can people contact you if if they've been tuning in and they like your art, or they want to commission a piece? What's the best way to reach out to you?
My website is katzart.com, KATZART.com. I'm on Twitter at AJKatzArt, so AJKATZART, and that's also my Instagram. So I'm really easy to find, and hopefully pretty easy to talk to. And if anybody wants to talk about hip hop or go to a live show or buy some art, it's all good.
Yeah, that's awesome, and that's what we're trying to foster here. I mean, we just want to have a great community.
Yeah.
Preserve the music. Have some camaraderie. But I want to thank you, the viewer, for tuning in for the last hour. And if you've been kind of watching some of the pieces of hip-hop history, I want to really encourage you to come down and check out the museum. I want to encourage you, if you're a rapper or a singer or you want to get on the radio and you want to broadcast, please go and check out listenvision.com. That's LISTENVISION.com. And we have many different services and an entire staff that's been here for 17 years to help you with whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever dream or goal you're trying to achieve. We're here for you. So thank you, Andy Katz, for being with us. And please tune in next Friday at 5 p.m. for District Spotlight. Coming up next, you have Freestyle Friday. So stay tuned.